Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500 and welcome back to another Copart video. This is a Copart video with a bit of a difference. The Fiat 500s, as always. I think there are three that I feature on this video, but one of them I win. And I won't tell you which one it is, and I won't tell you how much I got for it. But keep watching and you will see which one we won. It's sitting just there. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know what we've got and you already know how much you paid for it. If you haven't, keep watching and you'll find out. You might be pleasantly surprised, so stay tuned.
Morning guys, just thought I'd pop in quickly and show you there's a couple of cars I'm going to be bidding on today. So this video may end up being part of a new project. The one we got on the screen here is a blue 63 plate colour therapy with 30 something thousand miles on it. As you can see, needs a bonnet, needs a bumper. I think both wings seem to be okay as far as I can see. It's all good MOT wise. It also needs a new windscreen, obviously front panel, all that malarkey. All good at the back. It's got all four wheel trims, surprisingly. Airbags, as you can see, airbags gone. Seatbelts are no doubt gone. It's got one remote key. I imagine the seatbelts are probably gone as well. Engine all looks good. Front panel, you can see it's a little bit on the bowed side, so that will obviously, as always, need replacing. 36,000 I think it is, something like that. Airbag lights on, obviously. Engine light on, that's probably because, I don't know, who knows, don't know, don't care. It's a Cat S, but as you can see there, that's where the brake in the bumper is. Brake in the bumper. So the bottom rail is going to be there. Sorry, the top rail is going to be there, and is going to be there. So it looks like it's actually missed. So anyone that's looking at this as an assessor that assesses all cars wouldn't necessarily know that that's where the rail is. So I reckon that that's missed it. So I don't reckon there's any, it might be the tip, you never know. The tip might have bent over or something like that. But I'm going to have a punt on this. And I'm banking on the fact that the airbags have gone and the windscreen's gone, that it won't get bid up very much. There's a bit of chrome missing on there, but we fixed that before. We can still fix that again. Strange pictures of the rear. So that is, it's 11:15 at the moment, as you can see. Auction starts at 12, and this one is £550 at the moment. It was this much last night as well. It's number 12 in the auction, so it's going to be within the first 10 or 15 minutes of the auction. As you can see above it, there is also another one, which is a lounge, which is same year, but it's got 75,000 miles, so obviously it's not quite so desirable. Which is also at £550. Very similar damage actually, although the bonnet possibly looks alright there. Bumper, yeah, it's difficult to tell with that bonnet whether that bonnet is, I think it must be twisted because it's up, it seems to be up there, but it's down there, so yeah, maybe it will need a new bonnet. But yeah, if it does, let's say bonnet, bumper, again front panel probably. I don't think there's any airbags gone in this one. No airbags gone in this one. I have to look at the MOT history. I haven't looked at this one yet, but yeah, 75,000 miles, but a lot less work to do on it, and that might be a matter of just manipulating the hinges or something. It doesn't, I can't see anything on there that looks like it's bent or anything, but it may well be, but we'll cross that bridge. It may be just because the bumper's broken and the bumper's hanging down, so it may be that the bonnet's sort of in the right place. Nothing at the back. Some nice pink flowers. Yeah, so that's 75,000 miles. That is a Cat S as well, strangely. Although looking at it, there's possibility. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know why that would be. I suppose that possibly may be the chassis leg. But that is number 17 in the auction, different place at Sandy. So I'm gonna have a go at that one first. I don't really want to pay any more than about 1,300 for that hammer price. And and probably a little bit less for the white one, I think. So we'll see how it goes. There is also a couple of early facelift, 2015 facelift. This is a vandalised one. It's got a lot of chalk marks, you know, pen marks, wax pen marks on it. That the assessor has obviously physically come and looked at this one. Sorry, I'm having problems holding my phone. I'm not used to holding the phone now after getting my new camera. Lots and lots of them, but when you look at them up close, you can't really see any marks. This has obviously been vandalised by somebody, someone else who probably couldn't keep it in their pants. And we've got a few smashed windows, and there's just marks around it. There's also a scuff mark, nothing on the inside. Oh, I say nothing on the inside. Is this the one? I think this is the one where it's only 38,000 miles. Yeah, back window smashed. So we've got that there, and they can't really see whether there's any dents in there or not, or whether that's just scuffing. So that might just polish out. Might do. Oh, it looks like there's a little dent there, but that's nothing much. But all the rest of it could possibly just be scuffs. Here, you know what that looks like? That looks like the old lacquer has been peeled off because they've had that sticky stuff over the back window, and they've taken it off to take the photographs. And I reckon they've peeled the lacquer there. So yeah, that might need a respray. Yeah, that was the thing I was thinking of. Yeah, that's the seat handle, isn't it? The seat handle's broken, so it might be easier just to replace the whole seat if one's available. But that would be a third option. At the moment it's at £1,000, that's at Bristol. And there's also this one at Rochford, which is quite a lot of damage. So I'm sort of, so 2017, bonnet, bumper, obviously front panel, windscreen, airbags are gone, wing looks okay, looks alright at the back. There you go, airbags. Seatbelt's obviously gone. Front looks okay. Only 10,000 miles on this one. I think this one is a Cat. Excuse me, a Cat S as well. So yeah, so it's only £1,300. I mean, that is auction number 39, item number 39. So there's four there that I'm interested in just today. So you never know. We'll come back and hopefully we'll film the auction as well, and we'll see if we can have a bid, see if we can win something, because I need another car now. Because the red Sport is at the paint shop. The white convertible is almost ready for the paint shop. Just got to get those brake pipes finished off, and then that's ready for the paint shop. So I'm waiting to get the red one back, and then that one can go. So I'm actually out of cars. I've got no work to do on them really, because the only other bits on the convertible need to be done once I get it back from the body shop. So yeah, so I haven't really got much I can do to it. So we need to get a car, and hopefully we'll win one today. So we'll be back when the auction starts. I've just noticed, I've just been looking to make sure they all run and drive, and this is the blue one. And when you look at the pictures again, sorry, go back to the listing, it says enhanced vehicles, it doesn't say runs and drives. And when you go through the pictures, the picture I was just on of the dash, obviously we've got keys. Let's get back to that picture. As you can see there, you've got engine light on, but it's not started. You can see there's no revs. It's got petrol. So it's a possibility, which I've had before, many times actually, is the fuel cut-off switch has gone. So you turn it and it won't start, and it will come up and say fuel cut-off activated. So it might be just a matter of resetting that, which is obviously takes seconds. Yeah, but that's the one that I fancy the most, and it don't run, which is a bit of a nuisance, but never mind. So yeah, just wanted to pop back and show you that. It's obviously always something to be aware of, depending on how you get a car delivered. You know, with me, obviously it's not that important for it to run, but it's obviously getting it off the transporter. It needs to roll because it's just a pain in the backside. So I try and avoid ones that have got, you know, wheels at 90 degrees, because you need to get it off the transporter. If you've got a big yard, you know, it don't matter quite so much. But when I need to get it down my drive, it's a little bit more difficult. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly pop in and show you that. So as I said, we'll come back when the auction starts. Okay, so it is 6 minutes past 12, and it's already on number 7. So as we can see, scroll down, still at £550. Woo! Wouldn't it be nice if I bid 575 and I got it for that? That would be amazing, but unlikely. I've never been that lucky since the £300. When was that? 3 years ago? Can't remember now. That was £300. That's very similar actually. It was a airbag's gone. It was a pop. Airbag's gone.
Bonus time.
We'll see.
Your watch item
Here we go.
is next on the block.
Here we go. No one's bid. 575. No, surely not. Is this a pure sale as well? Surely not. Surely not. Oh my god. I got it for 575 Earth pounds. Can you believe that? The only live bidder. Well, that was the shortest auction ever. I missed the white one, but this one's up next.
Bonus time.
This is the, is this the vandalised one? Yeah, this is the vandalised one, so this one's up next. So we'll be back very shortly. In the excitement of winning the blue one, I ended up missing the white one. So I don't know what that went for, unfortunately, but we'll be back very, very shortly when this one comes up.
Your watch item is next.
Okay, here it is. So it's a 1,700. I think this is on reserve, this one, yeah. So we don't know what the reserve is, of course. Once it reaches it, that will change to pure sale if it reaches it, which it probably won't, because you know how greedy they are. It says estimated retail value 6.2, so they probably want 4 for it. And we're halfway there to that at the moment, 2,050 now. Turn the volume up a little bit. 2,150. Potentially, it's difficult to tell from those pen marks, but potentially it's not that much work involved. Possibly a little bit of dent removal.
Bonus time.
Is that it? I would have paid more than that, I have to say. I would have had a punt and taken more than that. Paid more than that, but I've won the white one now.
Bonus time.
I don't think they'll sell it for that. I can see that one coming back. Is that going to be it? Oh, it has pure sale. I just noticed it's changed to pure sale.
Sold.
So, that's sold. That was a good buy, actually. I would have liked that one. Never mind, I've got the white one now. Yeah, so that, I guess their reserve was probably 2,000. I'm really surprised about that. That was a good buy for someone. The one that's left is another one at Rochford, which is the other one, was quite a lot of damage to that one. Bumper, bonnet, windscreen, dashboard. Obviously very similar to my white one, actually. That is on a minimum bid, and they say that's worth £9,000. So that's got to be four grand, doesn't it? 4 or 5 grand reserve. So it's at 1,350 in a minute. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what. We'll come back as soon as it's on, and we'll see what it goes for. This is the car before. Just thought I'd show you it. It's an Audi 2018 Audi S3. Look at the price of it. 13,000. It's still going. Let's have a look at it. Nice one. 18 plate. What's the matter with it then? Can't see any damage to it. I bet it's a stolen recovered. It's got a key. Very nice. 29,000 miles. No wonder it's going for so much money. There's nothing wrong with it. Minor dents and scratches. Still going. What's it up to now? 15,000. It's on reserve, which it hasn't reached yet. What's it say it's worth? 31,000 quid. It's a Cat S. How ridiculous is that? There's no damage to it. It's just stupid. It's got to be a stolen recovered, isn't it?
Bonus time.
15,200, and it's still not reached reserve. How greedy these insurance companies. Mind you, I suppose, if it's worth 31,000 quid,
Bonus
if that's
time.
right, I've got no idea what that's worth. Wow. Yes, I know it's not a Fiat 500, but this is an interesting one. Sold on approval. Well, that'll be coming back then, I would imagine. Here we go, 1,350. So this is quite a lot of work to do on this, but very similar actually to my white one. So if it stays at this, that would have been a better buy. But it's not. It's going up. Good. I'm glad it's going up because I don't want this one to be cheap. I would have paid over 2 grand for this, I think. Certainly would have paid 2.
Sold on approval.
No, that won't be. That will come back. There's no way that will be. They'll let that go for 1,450. Unlikely, I think. Anyway, that's it for today. We'll come back when we get the new car, which I've already spoken to the driver, and it will be coming Wednesday. Today is Monday, so I will start ordering parts. In fact, I've already ordered the airbag kit from Club 500 Italia. Just bought that, and then we need to. There are no bumpers available. There are 3 bonnets available. I'll be buying one of them. No bumpers, so I will be buying a brand new bumper and then I will get it painted. But we'll come back to all that stuff when we get the car and we'll have the walk round.
Okay, so just tagging on the end of this video, I just thought I'd talk to you about a sort of a semi-project. So back in 2017, I sold, what I'll do, as I'm talking to you about this, I'm going to put some photographs up and maybe a couple of little videos, but this isn't a car that was featured on the channel because I wasn't recording for the channel back in 2017. So I'll put some pictures up. So this was the car I sold in 2017, and I sold it with just over 30,000 miles. It was a 2012 Lounge in white. Sold it to a lady who, she also came back to me a couple of months or 6 months later and said she wanted one for her daughter. At the time, I didn't have anything, but I managed to find a really, really lightly damaged one that barely needed anything doing to it. So I put her in touch with the person that was selling it, and she bought it directly from them and got the little bit of bodywork done herself. So I helped her out there. She's recommended me so many times to so many different people, and I've sold cars on the back of her recommendation. So I'm sort of indebted to her. So I sold that car to her in August 2017 for 3,300 quid. Almost 5 years later, bearing in mind it's now the end of May 2012, the end of May 2022. So almost 5 years later, and she just had an accident in it. I'll show you the pictures now. So we've got the driver's wing, driver's door, mirror casing, and there's a crack in the windscreen. I'll put a little video up that she sent me now so you can see.
I don't know if you can see, but there's a crack in the windscreen, which is like an L-shaped one. Damaged wing mirror, the whole door, and this bit catches on that when it opens. So that's the whole wing done. That's it.
So as you can see, not that much damage. So the insurance company have given some ridiculous amount of money to repair the car. So they've written it off. And as of course, as a form of write-off, which I think it was a Cat N before, I'm not sure off the top of my head. As a form of write-off, they tend to write them off regardless. They've offered her £2.5 grand for it. So nearly 5 years after she paid 3,300 quid for it, they've offered her £2.5 grand. That's amazing. So I said to her, she sent me pictures, I said to her, look, ask them how much to buy it back. You know, as a guesstimate, 100 quid for a wing, 100 to 150 quid for a door, 140 quid for a windscreen, and I'll put them on for you. So she went back to insurance company, who's Sheila's Wheels, and they've told her she can have it for £1,221. Strange amount, but so I went back and said, look, if you do decide for it to go, find out where it's going to go. She came back and she said it's going to Copart. So in theory, I could buy it back from them, possibly for cheaper than that, more than likely. Well, we don't know. It's difficult to know. It's difficult to know. It could go for more than that, couldn't it? But so she's only really lost, if she decides to take the £2,500, she's only really lost £800 from what she paid for it. Which in 5 years is amazing, or nearly 5 years is amazing. However, I said to her, look, I'll have a look on eBay. So I've had a look. You can pick up a wing for 75 quid. You can pick up a door for between 100 and 150 complete. Mirror casing, about 20 quid, something like that. The windscreen guy that I use now, Paul, he charges, I think it's £140 for a windscreen. So that's around the £500 mark. I said to her, go back to the insurance company, see if you can get it for £1 grand. They came back and they said, no, the price we've quoted you is what we get from the salvage company based on what they think it will fetch in the auction. So they won't budge. So £1,221, I believe it was. I said I'll do it for 100 quid. On her driveway, I'll fit them for her on her driveway for £100. So I'm going to go around there as soon as this car has been delivered. Today is this is a separate video, so you don't know, but I've got empty drive here. The new car is arriving today, within the next half an hour or so. So as soon as it's come, I'm going to pop over there and have a look and assess to see if there's any more damage. I think it drives okay. I don't think it's touched the wheel, it hasn't knocked anything out, but I just want to go over and check it, make sure everything's okay. And it doesn't need anything else. And then she can make a decision as to what to do. So, yeah, what do you think? I said to her, if I was selling that car repaired now, I would probably sell that car now for about 2,750 quid. So based on that, 5 years ago, that 2012 car was really cheap. And I think I got that relatively cheap, I think, and I think I made about £900 on that car. So, yeah, I obviously sold that too cheap at the time, even though I made a good profit, but it was always about making a rough sort of amount. You know, I always used to aim for about somewhere between £500 and £1,000 profit per car. And that's, you know, so this is why I sell them so easily, because people get them cheap. But nearly 5 years later, I could still easily sell that, certainly for 2.5, which is what she's going to get from the insurance. So, yeah, she's got to make a decision as to what to do. But by me repairing it, her buying it back from the insurance, me repairing it, and she carries on driving it, she's £800 up on what she get from the insurance. So, which is about £1,800, 2.5 grand. So £700 or £800 up. So I think that's what she wants to do. But I'm going to go around there and I'll report back and let you know what's happening. I just wanted to tag this on the end with the photos, just so you could see it. It's not something I normally do. I don't normally go and fix people's cars that have, you know, actually touch wood, bit of wood up there. I don't generally do this, you know, if people have damaged the car that I've sold them, I don't normally do this. I've done it with bumpers and that, you know, I've repaired a bumper and that sort of thing, but nothing particularly major. I don't like doing that, major, like door and wing, etc. But being white, obviously the parts are available. Anyway, enough waffle. We'll see you back in a bit later. Once I've been round there, we can assess what is the situation and go from there, and I'll let you know. So as you saw there, I went and saw the car, had a look at it. It is just the door and the wing. Easy job. I've already sourced the door and a wing, which has been delivered to her house, and I'm going around there this Thursday, which, if you're watching this video on Wednesday, I'm going around tomorrow to put it right. So that'll be it, and that'll be the end of that one. So the mirror cap was all right. We've got a mirror cap which I think is just paint transference, so I'll easily be able to repair that. Nice big plane going over. But yeah, it was. I can't remember how much they wanted now to repair it, but obviously they've written it off. They were going to give her 2.5 grand. They've charged her £1,221, I think it is, to keep the car, and the parts have come to, I don't know, I can't remember now. So I'm charging her for doing it, not very much. I'm only charging her 100 quid for doing it. I may not even charge her that, actually. Depends how long it takes. I think the wing was, you know what, I can't remember, but there wasn't very much anyway. I'll put the figures down because I know I've got the figures written down upstairs, so when I do this video I'll put the figures on there. But yeah, not very much. So the 1221, I think she's going to be about £800 up, something like that. It might even be a bit more than that, because I think I got the door and the wing cheaper than certainly the door, I think I got them cheaper than I expected to pay. So I've got a complete door, including glass and everything. So yeah, so that was it. So that's just another extra bit to add on to this video, and obviously we'll now be coming to the end of this video, and my twin brother will be talking to you, just standing in front of me any second now to finish off. So there it is in the background, you can see it. It's been delivered, so we've had it a few days, and your walk around video, the first video comes up this Sunday coming. This is the Wednesday video, so you should be watching this Wednesday hopefully, unless you're watching it on catch up, in which case please don't vote. Your bill may be charged, but your vote will not count. What am I talking about? So this is the new project. You'll find out all about it on Sunday on the walk around video. Grief, right from the word go. But did we get to the bottom of it? So until Sunday, thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.